Recent changes to Red Dead Online and especially PvP changes finally making sense to me. That's of course because of a PC release. So привет, it's only PvP Cat, and in this video I will try to share my opinion on why these last changes to PvP are actually reasonable. First change is faster movements and overall faster animations, and that's debatable. Some people are saying that they're having more fun now, but not for anyone fast equals fun.
That's what she said!
So I wasn't happy about this change to the game. In my opinion, game feels less realistic, more cartoonish with these faster movements, but if you consider this PC release, it all makes sense. Imagine playing in an old, this slow pacing PvP using mouse and a keyboard. Hitting someone who's moving really slow won't be much of a challenge, even from a longer distances, so camping, sniping and stuff like this would become a big problem in a PvP on PC. And that's why I think that this change makes sense. If they don't want to make two separate versions of the game, one for PC and one for consoles, and it seems like they don't want to do this, I don't know why, it would make some sense, but if they want to have one version of the game, yes, they have to make movements faster, otherwise it won't be much of a fun to play on PC. For the same reason, it makes sense why they changed headshots. It's gonna be pretty easy to land a headshot using mouse, and that's why now headshots are only effective from a closer distances. But what about this little help in aiming when you're using free aim mode, and especially when using scopes? Actually, I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me, but maybe, just maybe that will be only small difference between console and PC versions of the game. Or maybe this little help with aiming is only for a limited time on a console and then will be removed. And it's now in the game only so console players would have easier times playing with free aim, because for me it looks like Rockstar's now making big beta test of this free aim PvP mechanics. And I don't know about English language community, but in Russian language community this phrase "thank you for beta test" is something that some toxic PC players are using to trigger console players and have a few hour conversation just like this. But it seems true, it really seems like we are in a beta test now, and that's why exactly Rockstar have added this free aim showdown modes to the game, not because players wanted to, but just to test this free aim mechanics before releasing game on PC. By the way, my biggest problem with this new showdown modes where auto aim isn't working was the fact that painted black works here, but if you think about it, makes sense for a PC. This card won't be so overpowered when anyone having mouse and a keyboard. And even more, it now makes sense why Rockstar doesn't nerf this painted black ability, despite the fact that it's absolutely best PvP ability. If it will get any weaker, no one would use it on a PC, anyone would use slow and steady or slippery bastard. Speaking of slippery bastard, changes to this card makes sense finally. You know, there won't be auto aim on a PC version, so they had to either remove this card from the game completely or changed it, and they decided to change it. Now it doesn't block auto aiming, but rather makes it much harder to land a shot even when you're aiming at your target. My overall opinion that game on a PC will be more balanced in terms of PvP than on a console, just because they making these changes keeping in mind PC release. It seems like there will be good balance between three main abilities: slow and steady, painted black and slippery bastard. There will be rock, paper, scissors system that would actually works in theory, just like I see the situation at the moment. I of course gonna check it myself and compare PvP on a console and on a PC version, so if you don't wanna miss this out, please don't forget to subscribe. And now please let me know in the comments what do you think about these changes and whether you agree with my arguments about them. And also please let me know whether you like this sort of analytical videos when I'm mostly just talking. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, found it useful, and thank you for your attention. See ya. Goodbye.